Caudery targets British record in medal in Tokyo. Molly Caudery believes she is capable of breaking the British pole vault record and winning a medal at the World Athletics Championships in Tokyo. The 25-year-old from Cornwall set a new British best of 4.92 m last year and was the highest-ranked competitor heading into last summer's Olympic Games in Paris. However, Caudery did not make the Olympic final as she failed to register a successful vault in qualifying. After an up-and-down season, she feels she is peaking at the right time for Tokyo, where she will begin qualifying on Monday with a view to making Wednesday's final. I think if you jump a British record, not to take it for granted, but you're probably going to be in that medal territory, she told the BBC. I definitely am in that shape. It's not been quite the smoothest season and gaining consistency has been a bit of a struggle, but over the past month or so I have definitely had a bit more of that, and it's set me up really well going into Tokyo. Caudery, who won European Championship bronze and the World Indoor Championships last year, came second in her most recent event at the Diamond League meeting in Brussels last month with a clearance of 4.80 m. She jumped 4.85 m to win the British title in early August and hopes that a repeat of those heights can get her on the podium. She continued, looking at past competitions and the kind of marks that have got on the podium in previous competitions, there's always a mark around 4.80 m. But with pole vault it could be 4.90 m plus if the conditions are great, and it could be 4.70 m if it's raining or windy out there. There's previous evidence to show what it would be around 4.80 to 4.85, but you just never know. Caudery said she has learned so much from her Olympic experience in Paris last summer, when she entered qualifying 35 centimeters higher than the other athletes but failed to get over 4.55 m. She added, "Of course the main goal is get through qualification. I was so focused on the final last year and getting that Olympic medal, and I think I just got caught up in that. Whereas this year it's just kind of staying in the present and going there, getting through to the final, and then seeing what I can do from there." In the hush before dawn, in Cornwall's salty air, Molly Caudery tightens her grip, feeling the cold steel of the pole and the relentless fire in her gut. A surfer at heart, she's tried chasing waves, scaling cliffs, but now, the real thrill is in vaulting skyward, molding discipline into poetry. 2. The record beckons. Her body thrums with power. Every muscle recoils and releases, a symphony of preparation honed to break boundaries. Eyes fixed on that slender bar, she remembers the British record of 4.90 m. And then, she pushes the tape to 4.92 m. A British record. A world-leading leap. The rains of Toulouse couldn't dampen that moment of triumph. Point 3. The shadows of suffering. Clearing 4.92 m wasn't just a physical feat, it was redemption. Behind her, lingering echoes of injury, of surgeries and pain, whispered out. Yet as she cleared the bar, past scars faded. Strength is not born in calm, it is forged in conflict. 4. The Olympic dream flickers. Paris looms. In whispers of ambition she knows, Olympic gold is a dream danced in lightning. She senses its pull, like the tide. A first World Indoor Championship in Glasgow, a European bronze, all signs the time is 9.5. The full. But the greatest heights can obscure the ground beneath. At the Paris Games, she skipped the early heights, leapt in at 4.55 m, and fell. 3 attempts, and the dream slipped through her fingers. Heartbreak echoed across the stadium. Point 6. In the rubble, resolute. Defeat was brutal. Tears and apologies. But there, in the silence, resolve hardened. She said, "I will learn from this." Pain became fuel. She rebuilt, brick by painful brick, turning shattered hope into steel. 7. Phoenix rising. By winter, her spirit had phoenixed. Flights in indoor meets, renewed records, calm ascents in practice that carried silent promises. Each vault was an answer. I am still here. I still rise. 8. The bigger view. Beyond scores and medals, her journey spells something deeper. The oscillation between triumph and heartbreak, the way setbacks forge strength. She leaps not just for podiums, but for love of flight itself. 9. The horizon beyond. What's next? Tokyo. Maybe another Olympics, another stadium. She's still learning, about nerves, about recovery, about chasing records and living to keep chasing. She knows now. The vault is not just a jump, it's telling her own story in mid-air. Creative reflection. Molly Caudery's story captures the essence of human aspiration: fragile, brilliant, resolute. She soars not just with her pole, but in spirit. She reminds us how close dreams come to crashing down, and how the real strength lies in rising again. Real-world highlights to inspire. 2024 British record at 4.92 m. Caudery cleared this world-leading height in Toulouse, surpassing a long-standing national record, World Indoor Champion, Glasgow. She claimed the indoor title earlier in 2024, setting her on the path to Olympic ambition. Paris Olympics disappointment. Despite entering with record form, she unexpectedly failed to advance past qualification. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.